make a if you mention. Oh yeah, no. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you know, this is Css 5, and today I'll be taking you through CSS combinators using VS Code. Let's get into it. So a combinator simply defines the relationship between two or more selectors in CSS, right? And there are four main types of CSS combinators as listed here. The first one is Descendant Combinator, which is represented by a space. We'll be doing more example of that in a bit. So the second one is we have a child combinator, represented by a greater than sign. The third, we have adjacent sibling combinator, represented by a plus sign. Fourth, we have a general sibling combinator, represented by a tilde. Okay. So let's take an example. Let's scroll down here. I have an example here to explain each of the four main CSS combinators. So let's take this example. Okay. So inside the container div, I have an h2 with another paragraph inside the div tag. Okay. Then below the container, I have another h2 tag and two paragraphs, right? So this structure prefers is a perfect for texting all four CSS combinators, right? Okay. So now let's take each of the types, right? Let's go to our CSS file. So as you can see here, we have Descendant Combinator. Okay. So let's type this. Let's call out container, right? Let me use background color to highlight it so that it will be more visible. Okay. So I save this, and you can see the effect over here. Let me change the color for more visibility. Let's use the yellow here. Sorry. Okay. Let's save that. Now, to every paragraph inside dot container, right? Even if it is nested inside another element, right? It gives the effect to it. Okay. So let's go to the next one, which is child combinator, right? Which uses a greater than sign, right? So let me type in this CSS. So let's call in container. Okay. So for the color, so let's change the color. Let's use a more visible one. Okay. Let's change it for more visibility. Let's save that. Okay. So this only affects the paragraph that is directly inside dot container, right? Notice that the paragraph inside the dot box does not change, right? It does not change because it is not directly a child or its grandchild, right? Okay. So let's move on to the third type, which is adjacent sibling, represented by a plus. So it selects only the first paragraph immediately after any H2 element, right? So let's type in this. Okay. So let's type in this H2 plus. We select, we call it the paragraph selector. We're done. Okay, we give it a background color. Let's take blue violet. Let's see if it is visible. Okay, good. Right. So what this means also is that it selects the paragraph that comes right after H2. Okay. So inside the HTML file, the first paragraph after the second H2 now gets a what do you call it? The violet color, right? Background. So that's the effect. It gives the effect to that paragraph. Good. So let's go to general sibling, represented by a tilde. The sign, that's a tilde sign. So it selects all the paragraph after any H2 tag. Okay. It selects all the paragraph after H2, and then this selects all. So this selects all matching sibling that comes after an element, not just the first one. Okay, not just the first one. So let's type in this example. Have a tilde. Let's code in the paragraph. Hold on. Okay, we'll give it a background. Okay, orange is not bad. Okay, very clear. Very clear. So now both paragraph after the second H2 turns green, right? This the difference is very simple. So the plus sign selects only the first matching sibling, right? But the tilde selects the sibling that is the same level that comes after the element. Okay, as you can see that it has been highlighted. This is very simple, very simple. So a quick summary, right? So container P for the descendant, select all paragraph. Select all the paragraph for the descendants, right? Good. So H2. Then let's come to so container. So the child container, right? H2, which uses the greater than sign. Select the first sibling right after H2. Okay, yeah. Adjacent sibling represented by a plus sign. The H2 plus P. Select the first sibling right after an H2 element or tag, right? As well as general sibling represented by tilde. Select all siblings that comes after H2. Okay, so that is all. So CSS Combinator helps you to target more precise and write clean codes. So that is all. All right then. Okay. Alright then, so this is all for this video, for this tutorial. If you find this video very helpful, like and comment in the like and subscribe, right? And let me know in the comment section which video or which CSS property or which video CSS topic I should handle in my next video. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.